The Philippines, an archipelago of over 7,000 islands, lies directly in the world's most active typhoon belt. This unique geographical positioning subjects the nation to a relentless barrage of powerful storms year after year. This geographic reality makes the nation a magnet for some of the planet's most ferocious storms. The sheer frequency and intensity of these typhoons are unparalleled, often leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. Warm ocean waters, a key ingredient for typhoon formation, surround the islands. These waters, heated by the tropical sun, provide the necessary energy for storms to form and grow. These warm waters act as fuel, powering the development and intensification of these meteorological behemoths. As the typhoons gather strength, they become formidable forces of nature, capable of causing widespread devastation. The Philippines' location and tropical climate make it extremely vulnerable. The combination of warm waters and atmospheric conditions creates a perfect storm environment. Annually, an average of 20 typhoons threaten the archipelago. Each storm brings with it the potential for catastrophic damage, testing the resilience of the Filipino people. The country's elongated shape further exacerbates the risk. This unique topography means that typhoons can travel along the length of the country, affecting multiple regions. The northern and eastern regions, in particular, are often the first points of contact for typhoons developing in the Pacific. These areas are frequently the hardest hit, facing the full force of the storms. These regions bear the brunt of the storm's initial fury. The impact is often severe, with communities facing significant challenges in the aftermath. Typhoons, locally known as bagyo, are a recurring theme in the lives of Filipinos. Preparation and resilience are key as communities brace for the inevitable. They are a formidable force that shapes the nation's history, culture, and the resilience of its people. The spirit of the Filipino people shines through as they rebuild and recover time and time again. Tacloban City, the capital of Leyte Province, carries the deep scars of Typhoon Haiyan, also known as Yolanda. In 2013, Haiyan, one of the strongest storms ever recorded, slammed into the city. The storm surge, reaching an unprecedented height, swallowed entire communities whole. Thousands perished, leaving behind a trail of unimaginable devastation. The experience was nothing short of apocalyptic. The once vibrant city was reduced to rubble. The stench of death hung heavy in the air. Survivors clung to hope amidst the wreckage. Today, Tacloban stands as a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Filipino people. The city has risen from the ashes, rebuilt with a newfound respect for the power of nature. Early warning systems have been enhanced. Disaster preparedness drills are now commonplace. The memory of Haiyan serves as a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance and community solidarity. Catbalogan City, nestled on the eastern coast of Samar Island, knows the wrath of typhoons all too well. Situated along the typhoon belt, the city faces the constant threat of these destructive storms. Catbalogan's topography, characterized by low-lying areas and a narrow coastal plain, makes it particularly vulnerable to flooding and storm surges. Over the years, Catbalogan has developed a culture of preparedness. Residents have learned to read the signs of an approaching typhoon. They secure their homes, stock up on essential supplies, and seek refuge in designated evacuation centers. The community spirit shines brightest during these times of adversity. Neighbors help neighbors. The local government mobilizes resources to ensure the safety and well-being of its citizens. Catbalogan, like many other cities in the Philippines, has learned to adapt and survive in the face of recurring natural disasters. Section 4. The Bicol Region, a perennial target. The Bicol region, a peninsula jutting out into the Pacific Ocean, is no stranger to the fury of typhoons. Legazpi City, home to the majestic Mayon volcano, and Naga City, a bustling center of trade and commerce, are two major cities in this region that frequently find themselves in the path of these storms. The region's geography, marked by its long coastline and mountainous terrain, makes it a prime target. Typhoons often make landfall along the eastern coast, bringing with them strong winds, torrential rains, and the ever-present danger of landslides and flooding. Communities in Bicol have become adept at preparing for these annual events. Early warning systems are in place. Evacuation plans are well rehearsed. The people have learned to live with the rhythm of the storms, displaying remarkable resilience and a deep sense of community. Section 5. Tuguegarao, where the wind blows strongest. Tuguegarao City, located in the Cagayan Valley of northern Luzon, holds the unenviable distinction of being one of the hottest and driest places in the Philippines. The city often experiences scorching temperatures that can reach up to 42 degrees Celsius, making it a challenging environment for its residents. It is also a city that knows the raw power of typhoons. These powerful storms bring with them not just rain, but winds that can uproot trees and tear off roofs. Situated in a valley surrounded by mountains, Tuguegarao acts as a natural wind tunnel, intensifying the velocity of typhoon winds. This unique geography amplifies the impact of the storms, making them even more dangerous. Typhoons often sweep through the Cagayan Valley, bringing with them the threat of widespread flooding, damage to crops, and disruption to daily life. The agricultural sector, which many locals depend on, is particularly vulnerable to these natural disasters. The Cagayan River, one of the longest and largest in the Philippines, often overflows its banks, inundating vast areas of farmland and residential communities. This flooding can displace families and cause significant economic losses. Despite these challenges, the people of Tuguegarao have learned to adapt. They have developed a resilience that allows them to face these natural adversities head-on. They build their homes to withstand strong winds. Reinforced structures and strong roofing materials are common, designed to endure the harshest conditions. They have developed efficient drainage systems to mitigate flooding. These systems are crucial in preventing water from accumulating and causing further damage. The spirit of bayanihan, a Filipino term for community cooperation, comes to the fore during times of need. Neighbors help each other, volunteers come forward, and the community bands together to recover and rebuild. Section 6. Quezon Province, bracing for a deluge. Quezon Province, a sprawling province southeast of Metro Manila, is known for its pristine beaches, lush rainforests, and a string of coastal towns that face the full brunt of typhoons that enter the Philippine archipelago. These coastal areas are often the first to experience the devastating winds and torrential rains brought by these powerful storms. Lucena City, the provincial capital, often finds itself grappling with the aftermath of these storms. Streets turn into rivers and homes are inundated, leaving residents to pick up the pieces. The province's location along the typhoon belt makes it a frequent target. This geographical positioning means that Quezon Province is almost always in the path of incoming typhoons. Heavy rains, often lasting for days, trigger widespread flooding and landslides, causing significant disruption to daily life, cutting off access to remote communities. These landslides can isolate entire villages, making it difficult for aid and rescue operations to reach those in need. The Sierra Madre mountain range, which runs the length of the province, exacerbates the risk of landslides, as the heavy rains loosen the soil on the slopes, posing a significant threat to infrastructure and human life. Roads, bridges, and homes are often damaged or destroyed, leaving communities vulnerable. Despite the recurring threat, the people of Quezon Province display remarkable resilience. They have adapted to the constant challenges posed by these natural disasters. They have learned to heed the warnings of authorities, taking necessary precautions to protect themselves and their properties. They have established community-based disaster risk reduction programs, which include regular drills and education on how to respond during emergencies. And they continue to rebuild their lives brick by brick after each storm has passed. The spirit of community and cooperation is evident as neighbors help each other recover and rebuild.